Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to our launch live stream. We are here all together today, the whole our team that is in Toronto. My name is Elena Sinelnikova. I am the CEO of Metis. And with me here, all Toronto team. Just let me flip my camera to show you them all. All right, so here they are. Hello, hello. Say hello, guys. So we have Shada here, Anderson, Kevin, Karia, Natalia, and Yuan is over there. Yes, this is our first time we actually all together in the same room after COVID. This is big thing for us, and we also celebrating today. We grew to 40 people. Our team grew to 40 people, and we are really proud of our progress, how we've been going, and also we launching our Andromeda today. So thank you very much for attending our live stream. We're very excited, and we also right now with. Oh, I'm even shaking a little bit and nervous a little bit. Can you believe that? I'm nervous. I never nervous. Yes, but it's a huge day for us. We also invited our partners that are building on Metis already. We already have one NFT app deployed today, just after we launch, and then all the others will just follow. So let me share my screen, which I feel now more comfortable doing. So Andromeda launch, yay, we're live, we're up. We were waiting for that for 3 years. We actually were developing this project, and so active development was for at least 1 year, and we have so much to go. But today is our mainnet Andromeda release, our first release in the mainnet. We're going to be launching DAC staking and mining really soon, so we'll be very exciting. So what we're launching today, of course, our layer 2 optimistic rollup that you already heard of. If you haven't heard, you can watch all our previous live stream. I'm talking about it all the time, what it is. And of course, our differentiator is multi-VM, multi-chain, where companies can set up their own permissions and therefore can form different types of organization on Metis in the form of DAC, decentralized autonomous companies, and that it could be non-profit, for-profit, communities, membership. So anything you want can be launched on Metis layer 2 right on top of Ethereum. Also, we're launching peer nodes. We are EVM equivalent. It means that if you are deploying on Metis, you don't need to do any changes to your smart contracts if you're porting them from EVM compatible chains. For example, if you're porting one from Ethereum, no changes needed. We also launched our Metis Explorer. It's a Stardust, but it's actually Andromeda Metis Explorer. I'm going to show it to you in a second. Also, Metis Bridge to layer 1. Also, we're going to be launching right now, right as we are streaming. Polis already launched, and this is for management of the accounts and also for the management of the code. We created this tool for simpler deployments of the code to Metis. Also, we're launching the first DAC, decentralized autonomous company templates, and then we're going to be following by DAC staking and mining, and that is going to be in 1 week time. What is Metis? You probably all know. We are building decentralized business platform on Web3. So we are decentralized. I cannot stress it enough. We also would like to make blockchain accessible to everyone. This came from our long goal to help people to actually move their businesses into the blockchain. So Andromeda-explorer.metis.io, it's live. So you can go there, you can check transactions. We already have some transactions because we started deploying the applications in there. So please go check it out. So Andromeda-explorer.metis.io is live, so you can watch the transaction live on Metis. This week, we already went through the verifier node applications. We were flooded with the applications for the verifiers. We whitelisted, selected first people to run the verification, so to do the fraud proofs. on our layer 2. And today we are launching Andromeda, and in a week time, the DEC staking is going to be launched. And of course, this is taken. If you go right now to testdec.metis.io, you can see how the portal will look like, and it's going to be live again in a week time. And we're going to have another live stream about that. And next Tuesday, we are actually going through the rules on the staking in depth. So same thing, on Tuesday, you're going to be learning about the DAC pool, and that's the rewards that our community is going to be getting for creating their own decentralized autonomous companies on Metis. On a bridge.metis.io, is it live yet, team? Is it live? Okay, so I don't have anything in that slide because it wasn't live when I was creating this presentation. So please go ahead, go to bridge.metis.io, tell me if it's live or not. I hope it is there. My team is telling me that it is. So let me stop sharing and go check myself. And while I do that, I again flip the camera so you can look at everyone here around the table that was sitting here with me. There. I love the technology because we were able to build the whole company totally remotely. And without even seeing each other, because there are some people here at this table that I see for the first time I see them, and we've been working with them for already many months and some with many years. And so this is so exciting for us. So yes, I just went to the bridge and it's live. There you go. There, Andromeda mainnet. Bridge is there. You can deposit, you can withdraw, you can do anything you want. And at that, probably I would like to give a word to our partners that are here today in Zoom. They are not in the same room with us because they are all over the world. Actually, the first one I would like to bring in, it's Kevin Liu, who is actually joining us from Australia. Kevin, thank you so much for joining us. And it's probably a wee time at your place, like how early it is.
It's 1 in the morning.
1 in the morning. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So is it early or late?
Congratulations on your launch. You must be very excited. We're very excited for you as well and to be part of this.
Thank you so much. Like, as you see, our partners is all over the world, so we're very excited. So Kevin, just a couple of words about what is your plan on with Metis? Why are you here? And about your project, of course, about SX, so we would like to hear about.
Yeah, so we are launching a asset-backed NFT platform with Metis, and we're very excited to be able to do our bridge over within the next week or so. But basically, we're an asset-backed NFT platform building with Metis, and we're very excited to see to take a look at the EVM equivalence of the Metis platform as well as the Polis.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. So, and I would like to bring our next partners. So with that, I'm going to give stage to Jonah. So Jonah, please introduce our partners, and we would like to hear from all our partners today.
Sure. Let's bring in, hi everybody, I'm Jonah. Let's bring in David from Parsec. David is actually joining the live stream from Montreal, which is also where I am. So David can weigh in. Parsec is one of our earliest partners and also an investor in Metis, by the way. And we're really excited to do all kinds of cool things with us. They have a lot of great stuff going. So yeah, David, we'd like to hear more about what prompted you guys to partner with us and what you're most looking forward to on Andromeda, and also talk to people about what you guys have going on a personal level. I find IQ Protocol to be like the coolest. Yeah, feel free to weigh in on that and other stuff.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, well, we wanted to partner with you guys because you guys were building an amazing ecosystem, of course. So we had to be a part of that. So Parsec, it's an on-chain transaction verifier for smart contracts, and we're also able to monitor that in real time. So we partnered with Metis because you guys are integrating our technology into yours. We'll be able to bring our ABI decoder. It can monitor custom events on your smart contracts and internal and external function calls. But also IQ protocol is for NFT projects in the Metisverse. So if you guys wanted to rent NFTs, you could do that through IQ protocol. Anyways, well, we're excited to be here and thanks for having us. So it's really great to be a part of this. I'm very happy for you guys launching Andromeda.
Thank you very much. I think it's notable that you mentioned that about NFT projects in particular. I could tell you the matchmaking skills are already going to happen. Like we've got different projects partnering up with each other. Our partners WowSwap and NetSwap just announced a joint venture. There's other ones that we've connected in Telegram groups. Everybody's going to have a love connection here. So I'm looking forward to all that.
Yeah, we are too.
There you go. Let's bring in our partners from Standard Protocol too. We love Standard, a great DeFi project. They've got exciting news about a liquidity pool that they just opened up. DEX capabilities, all that good stuff. It seems like there's endless possibilities between Metis and Standard. So yeah, let's hear what you guys have going on as well.
Hey, so yeah, we definitely love you guys. So Standard Protocol tries to provide the purpose of the multi-chain DeFi standard. So we started from this Polkadot ecosystem called Astar and Shiden, and we are one of the pretty much leading protocols in the blockchain right now, in that blockchain ecosystem right now. And what I really kind of got my interest in the Metis is that some of them pretty much says that layer 2 platform has admin K, but Metis doesn't. Actually, they bring verifier node to really bring this truly decentralized layer 2 system. And I was pretty intrigued by this technical design from the EdCon. So I wanted to venture myself to form this awesome layer 2 ecosystem together. So yeah, it's definitely an honor to join this ecosystem. And we have a news to share for the Metis LP providers and Uniswap right now. So in our DEX website, there will be a farm website open so that once you migrate from Uniswap liquidity to us, you can get Standard with the high API. Right now, it's like over, I don't know, it's like 550,000% right now. Like, yeah, it's pretty high because we just set it up. So we're very much expecting Metis community to accommodate to not only just connect to Metis, Metis can actually extend to other multi-chain ecosystem and try to be the best layer 2 chain ever that exists in the overall blockchain.
Very kind of you to say thank you for that. Our plans are multi-chain in the future, by the way. Like we are launching on Ethereum because we believe in the decentralization and security of Ethereum, but long-term we do intend to be multi-chain and to be able to integrate to everybody and anybody, and Standard is going to be a big part of all that. Let's move on to Metacraft. I want to talk about Metacraft a little bit. So I believe technically Metacraft was the first project to actually physically integrate onto Metis Layer 2. Metacraft is now live on our network, which is very exciting. Very great NFT project. We've got a really cool thing happening. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's talk about what Metacraft is doing.
Yes, hi, this is Alex. I'm from Metacraft. I'm the business development manager here. And Metacraft is an NFT infrastructure platform. We have an AI, VR, gaming, and e-commerce component. We allow for minting of NFTs, importing, exporting, trading, and we also have a DAO and crowdfunding component as well. Our metaverse is fairly sophisticated. We have a gaming component in there, and within that environment, we can mint, we can create the digital assets. We could mint NFT, and we can import and export those NFTs. As well as digital assets. Of course, we can import and export those as well. And we are on the platform for the same reason that everybody else is. It's cost effective, it's efficient, and we think it's the future. So that's the reason we're partnering with you guys.
Amazing. We're so excited to have you guys. We've been following the progress of your project for a while, and we were able to link up again recently. And yeah, good stuff. Want to move on to Be Charity. Really excited about Be Charity. The idea of bridging DeFi with social good, that is exactly in Metis' DNA. It's exactly what we try to do. You know, we're a for-profit project, but all else being equal, if we can affect change, positive change in the world, that's great. Be Charity came to us a while ago. They've got really, really interesting offerings. Edward is here with us. So yeah, he could talk a little bit about what Be Charity is doing. Got to unmute yourself, Edward.
Oh yeah, I'm just get very excited about to the Metis great grand launching. So we are just a long time with Metis as a partnership, and our my name is Edward. So I'm from Be Charity as a co-founder. Be Charity, the vision for Be Charity just to increase more better transparency for the charities industry. We already integrate with Metis and testnet for some DeFi tools, just like Give Swap and Give Yield Farming. So next, we also try to integrate more tools with the Metis communities. So basically, finally, we just try to create transparent and accountable platform for the public good industry. So very excited to meet everyone and every project partners in Metis grand launching. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Edward. So I will turn this back over to Alina. I think, Alina, it'd be good to probably go around and introduce the rest of the team too. We've got Leah and Norbert and everybody else who are not in Toronto, so that might be good as well to go one by one, and then we can continue with everything else that we have planned in the live stream.
Absolutely, reading my mind, Joanna. So I would like to introduce everyone that is not in that room. So I would like to bring Leah on the stage. So Leah is our Chief Administrative Officer. She's been with us for a few months. So from the our active stage of the project, and yeah, she's here on Zoom, and she is located in Colombia. We also have Jonah. So Jonah is in Montreal, so he's our business development and also marketing lead as well. So he's wearing many hats. And thank you for that, Jonah. So Jonah also been with us from the very beginning. We have here Pavel as well. So Pavel Snelnikov, so he is our tech evangelist, and right now he is the, how we joke in an inside joke, integration manager. That means that he's managing the managers of the integration, and this is a big, huge part of right now of our next phase when we're helping all our partners to integrate into Metis. Even though integration is just a click of a button and just a simple transfer, we would like to give a very, very special attention to each one of you guys. So please count on our team, and Pavel is leading that team. So with that, also have Vladimir here. So Vladimir joined us recently after actually attending the conference in Moscow with us, the Blockchain Live. We all loved him, and now he's also involved in the integration team. So he is also will be manager in there for the Russian-speaking community, because we have lots of projects that there that wanted to integrate as well. And we have the leader of our live stream, Yaroslav, and so he's the leader of our Russian-speaking community as well. And he's the one who behind all our live streams that you see, that you watch. So, and Yaroslav also joined to us from the very, very beginning as we started developing our community in the Russian-speaking countries. And here we also have Irina Chekova, so who is that's so she is our event manager. So she's so she's responsible for all the events that we're going to, all our travels, also our internal events. So everything that we do that you see guys everywhere, us on all events, this is Irina who is behind that work, and this is really, really hard work. Also, we have Ron Mahorta. So he is joining us from India, and he is part of our business development team. So he's our business development associate, brought us tons and tons of partnerships, and also joined us already not very recent, so for quite some time already. And we're really happy to work with Ron on that part of the world. And we have also Will Pumperly, who is also known as Doug. So yes, don't mix these two together. So he is our also part of the business development and the marketing team as well. But he's a kind of huge brain behind our Metis girl that you're going to be seeing more and more. And by the way, you probably see her here on the stand. So there she arrived, and we already tweeted about her. And she is our heart and soul, and she is the one that is going to be representing us everywhere on the social media, everywhere on the media. And we pretty much love her, and Will is giving her a voice. So thank you, Will, for being our female voice. And by the way, we have lots and lots of females in our team, because our team was born from Crypto Chicks. And so we have, this at heart and soul, our women community. And therefore, in our team, there are lots of women, and we know that the women can do the work. So you can see it. And yeah, we will do even better work than we're doing right now. So with that, I would like to introduce here. So I hope I haven't missed anyone on the Zoom. So let me know. Oh, Norbert, yes. I went to the female part before actually introducing our main person that is behind all our community. So he joined our project a long time ago. So he was the one that developed our community from ground zero, basically from the 0 users that to like hundreds of thousands that we have right now. So Norbert, so he's located actually in Ghana, so he's in Africa, and so he made us so successful with the community. So thank you so much, Norbert. So back to the female part. All right, so we have here, let me again flip the screen. Oh, I just love it. I just discovered this function today, and I keep using it. So Shada. So we have Shada, so who is our marketing associate, and she's been with us for a long time in the Crypto Chicks team, and we brought her here to Metis team as well, and she's doing a tremendous amount of work and such a great job of creating all the marketing materials and talking to all our partners. So thank you so much, Shada. On the female part, Natalia is here. Natalia is our coordinator for Genesee DAC, and she's our technology researcher as well. So it's a lot of work on her plate of growing our community and funding our community with the funds. We have Carria. All right, so Carria, I cannot, unfortunately, this camera is not good enough to zoom. So there, Carrie is here right next to our girl. So she is the leader for the development team, for the product development team. So can you imagine a girl leading a bunch of developer guys? There, Carrie, you're doing impossible possible. Thank you so much. And Carrie also joined us from the very, very beginning. Yuan. All right, so Yuan is a centerpiece of this table here today because, of course, this is teamwork and we cannot do it without the whole team. But this man is behind all our tech. So he is the one that is building, that is leading, this is architecting. So Yuan, yay, thank you. And we have Anderson. Anderson is also been with us from the almost very, very beginning. So he is our graphic designer. Everything that you see, guys, all our graphic design materials, including this girl. This is Anderson. You see, so our amazing guys teams creating the girls team. Will is creating the voice, and Anderson creating the image. So there, but No worries, we will give her some character as well. So thank you, Anderson, for actually bringing this girl live. And last but not the least, we have Kevin. There. So Kevin, of course, without him, we wouldn't have any. Actually, I can tell it about almost any our team member. Without this team member, we wouldn't have we wouldn't be wherever we are right now. But for Kevin, it's probably true 100 and no, actually 220%. That's my number. Yes. So he was the one at the very beginning stages of the idea. So he was coming here to me, driving onto all these meetings from actually far. He doesn't live in Toronto. He lives just beside Toronto. So he was driving here. So he was meeting me. He was explaining all the idea and everything. So he actually got me interested very much into this idea, and I'm so grateful to Kevin that he brought me into this project. So without him, there wasn't a project for sure. And he keeps working, and I know that he doesn't even see his family that much often anymore because he's at the computer. He's at his computer all the time, right? So I know. Yes. And that's it. I think did I cover everyone, guys? I hope I did, because if I forget anyone, oh, I probably forgot myself. I just looked at the camera. There you go. My name is Alina Sinelnikova. I am, think of me as the organizer of this of our wonderful team. I actually a big helper to them. I am at Metis, we have a very flat structure. We don't have bosses, we don't have management except for the managers, but we instead all our management team, we are the big helpers to our team, because our team is the one that doing the work, and what we can do just to help them to do the work. So my question to them all the time, that how can I help you? How can I help you do your work better? Because without you, we wouldn't be able to do anything. And I would like to thank you so much for being with us for all these years, and that leading up to our today's Andromeda launch. Whew. All right, so I did the introduction. Jonah, tell me what to do next.
I like it. I like that it's me that has to direct traffic. Gosh, I don't know. What else can we talk about? I think we could go over some of the features aside from Andromeda. I think it would be good to kind of educate people, because a lot of the things that we talk about in our biz dev meetings, I think don't necessarily get talked about broadly. Like, I don't know that people know about builder mining. I don't know that people know enough about DAX. Like, the idea of DAX is really, really interesting. So DAOs, right? They've been around for a long time, and they're about voting and governance. And literally 7 or 8 years ago, a guy named Vitalik Buterin, who people might know, decided to write about DAX. This idea, here we go, we can see DAX on screen. The idea that voting and governance is nice, but what if you could do everything on chain? What if you could run your ERP software and your CRM and your Slack-like messaging and your payroll systems and all that stuff, and you could actually do it on chain? And I think there's a tendency, you know, we're doing a lot of things, so it's hard to kind of convey to people everything that's going on. Oh, you're a layer 2. How are you different than Optimism or Polygon or Arbitrum or Boba or Naimi or whatever? It's like, oh, okay, you know, those are all fine projects, and we're all scaling Ethereum in one way or another, but we're building this entire hub for the Web3 economy. And actually, literally after I get off this call, I will finish editing part 1 of a 3-part series, which we're going to publish on our Medium, which will talk about this idea of building a hub for the Web3 economy. What is the Web3 economy? What's the problem with the internet? Why is blockchain necessary? What does decentralization mean? We've sort of been coming at you from pieces, like, oh, here's our layer 2, and oh, okay, maybe I've heard of them, and what's the deal? It really is this very, very large effort, very much like Crypto Chicks, right? Crypto Chicks started as Natalia and Alina getting together and having coffee with friends, went to 56 countries. There they are, hi. Went to 56 countries and became one of the largest blockchain nonprofit education programs in the world. Metis is the same idea. And the progression of the company was basically a layer 2 network was just a way to solve something. And Yuan could speak to all this too. depending on what he's consumed so far today. But you know, the idea was basically to take that idea and figure it out. So first you have to scale Ethereum, right? Because it wasn't scalable, wasn't fast enough, and all that stuff. So that's okay, we've got that. The second part of it is our middleware. So our middleware also doesn't get talked enough about. It will enable no-code integration because we have smart contract templates. So if you're a blockchain project and you don't want your devs to have to waste time, perfect. You just use Polis and you go boop, 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 and you're on chain. And same idea with a Web 2 project. If you're, you know, you have a convenience store or you're Nike, you can basically go boop, 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 and that's it. Between EVM Equivalence and our middleware platform, all that, and that leads into DAX. DAX is the third level, and in some ways, not some ways, it is. This is our goal. Our goal is to build this massive, massive ecosystem, which we've decided to call the Metisverse. Shout out to everybody in our Metis Telegram groups, where you could do voting, governance, reputation power, organization roles, payroll, financing, donations, HR, admin, product management, communications, on and on, permissions, investment DAC, like Genesee is an investment DAC. I'm sorry, we can't say investment. It is an ecosystem DAC. All of these things will be possible. So it really is reimagining the entire way that the world works. No longer do you have to think about work in terms of offices or even in terms of working remotely, but having these old internet tools. Everything can be done on chain, very, very cheaply, very easily, very, very fast. That is the mission that we're building. So yes, we have a layer 2 solution. Yes, we're EVM equivalent. We have an entire decentralization roadmap. That's all lovely. But once people really understand what DACs are about and what's about to happen, that's the big deal. So that's what I would say, Elena.
Thank you, Jonah. Thank you so much for this educational piece about the DACs, and the DACs, how we call them decentralized autonomous companies. They are different from the DAOs that you know because they are just more advanced. So that's the difference. And of course, you can see on the screen all these functions that we are providing. We're developing them one by one. So our first DAC template is going to be launched right away. So the DACs staking and mining, and this is something that in the works and is going to be launched in a week time. So at that time, you will be able to create your own decentralized autonomous organization to invite people and already start doing business. And of course, we based on in layer 2 optimistic rollup. We built on top of Ethereum, and we are deriving the security from the Ethereum as well. So this is what the optimistic rollups are, and how we lower the transaction fees. Basically just processing transactions in the batches, and therefore the one big gas fee is split between all the transactions in the batch. So how we different from other optimistic rollup, and that's what allowed us to actually introduce the DAC structure, is that we introduced a multi-chain. So let me just flip to that slide. So yes, it's multi-chain. So our DACs, decentralized autonomous organizations, they were sitting on the separate chains, multi-chain structure, and therefore removing the bottleneck, creating decentralization, and also implementing the pool of sequencers that are committing transactions to Ethereum layer 1, so which is a decentralized structure, and that also allowed us to set unique permissions for every chain that get dynamically rolled up. So users can set permissions themselves, therefore making organizations of a different types, as I said already, you know, non-profit, for-profit, commercial, non-commercial, communities, volunteer organization, freelancer DACs, funding DACs, grants DACs, like any type of the organization that you can set up on top of Metis due to that feature. And of course, we are, our vision is a decentralized platform. We would like to build it, and then it will be running for ages and ages after we die. So let's not bring it to this grim note. We're not gonna die. We still need to build it. But this platform, we don't want it to depend on the Metis team. That's why we introducing the decentralization parts. And as I said already, the pool of sequencers, the verifiers that are already running right now in the and doing the fraud proofs in the Metis Andromeda. And also we're building a Rangers system that also validates transactions and states. This will allow us to completely decentralize the platform, and when we cease to exist, I didn't say that this time, then it will still be running without Metis involvement, Metis team involvement. And the use cases, we talked about many of them. You can tokenize, you can crowdfund, you can do your own launchpad, you can launch your own NFT, and also NFT marketplace, and any DApps, DeFi, and of course, any types of DAOs. And we build it the way that you don't need to, because right now DAOs, they build on one platform, and then they have to do messaging on another one, doing the meetings on the third one, sending money on the fourth one, and so on and so forth. So we would like to do it all in one place. And that's what we're building for the convenience of all the decentralized companies and organizations that are going to come our way. We also have our hackathon is going on. We have over now 600 developers from, well, at least 50 countries in the world. So right now, so they are building, we're helping them. Please, we still have time to join. Submissions are due December 30th. So if you would like to join our hackathon, it would be great first step to integrate into Metis. If you don't even have your own company, but you just have an idea, this is an opportunity for you to build and also get into Metis platform. And we have tons of hackathon partners. They all offered additional, in addition to our 1 million prize pool, there are lots of now additional prizes that our partners offer to our hackathon participants. And so that is the what we give to our blockchain startups that come to our platform, blockchain companies that come to our platform. No more high gas fees on Ethereum, fast transactions, no bottlenecks, one-click smart contract deployments, built-in IPFS storage. Also, you can tokenize and in the builder mining program that we have already opened, the DApps that integrate with Metis, they get profit from every transaction. So we have Metis rewards from for every transaction that they run on the platform. So therefore, you're not only getting lower gas fees, but you're just actually getting money from every transaction. So that's an awesome feature that we are offering to our partners. And of course, because we already attracted investors and users to the platform, you can use all our user base. Our ecosystem is growing. So now that our ecosystem chart is now not fitting in one slide anymore. So, and it's also growing. So right now it's even outdated. So we're going to be releasing new ones. And we support our community with the grants from our Genesee DAC. So if you would like to be helped with the additional grants, we can do it from investors who are joined our Genesee DAC. So you see just a few ones that are joined here, but yes, we already have in the pool of 100 million USD in the grants that are available. In order to apply for them, go to metis.io/grants and apply. And we help you not only with the grants, but also with the builder mining that I explained, and marketing support. We are doing it in 4 languages in pretty much now every community in the world. So that explain, and we're hiring. Yes, we're hiring developers. If you have a Solidity knowledge, please send us a resume to contact@metis.io. Right now, we're actually hiring not only Solidity developers, we're hiring WordPress developers. So please also send us resume contact@metis.io. But of course, we need more and more people for our integration team so we could help our partners to feel very, very comfortable when they're integrating into Metis. And Jonah told me that I should put a slide every time I do the presentation with my own credentials. So please go ahead, connect to me on LinkedIn and on Twitter, Elena Cryptochick, and on LinkedIn, you can find me as well.
One more thing, Alina, I would like to mention. Oh, please feel free to finish. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. So I was about to finish. I was saying that if you would like to stay connected to us, connect to us on our Metis.io and also on our Telegram and Twitter, MetisDAO and MetisDAO. And of course, send us email there.
So one thing, thank you, Alina. So one thing I do want to mention as well, because especially if you're joining this project for the first time and you're like, what's this? This is a launch, whatever. It's really important that people understand the way that we're building out our ecosystem. So, as we mentioned earlier on the call, we've got Metacraft on the call, we've got Standard Protocol, we've got ASSX, we've got B Charity, we've got Parsec. And, some of these projects might not yet be household names. That's the point. That's literally the point. In the blockchain space, there is a tendency to fixate on brand name projects, and we don't look at it that way. To us, it's about forging partnerships and building an ecosystem with terrific teams, terrific people that have amazing tech. And ultimately, we're incubating this entire ecosystem so that everybody grows together. So will we have partnerships with large projects? Yeah, sure. Of course we will. But that's not necessarily our end goal. Our end goal is that we grow as a family. Everybody comes up. I mentioned before that all of these partners can integrate with each other. It's NetSwap and WowSwap, and maybe tomorrow it's Parsec and NFT Go, and maybe it's ASSX and somebody. That's the point. It's that we are all on the same path and we all share the same goals, a lot of the same growth-minded DNA, a lot of the same forward-thinking tech. When we can do social good, we certainly will. And that's really it. So, rather than necessarily thinking about things from the old standpoint, the very 2017 standpoint of blockchain, and what's going to happen? They're famous. Are you going to partner with them? We might. But you know what? The standards and the Parsecs and the B Charities and the ASSXs and the Metacrafts and the chain starters and the super oracles and the many, many projects that we have onboarded already, these are the household names of tomorrow. These are the strong tech companies with great teams and great values that we believe in. And that is the exact reason that we are choosing to partner with them and making it a point to highlight what it is that they're doing.
Absolutely true, Jonah. Yes, so we would like to help our, any project that come our way. And we're very, very excited to help the small ones, so we could grow all together, guys. So it's our experience in CryptoChicks. We helped big companies like, for example, Avi to grow from the ground zero, and now look at Avi right now. And yeah, so we were there at the beginning with them, and we helped Stani at the beginning. So very proud that he's right now built this huge project, and we can help others as well, and we would like to do so. So this probably going to be the end of our live stream. So please, guys, yes.
Yeah, this is Will here. Also Doug. Wanted to give a special shout out real quick just to the one person or people we did not introduce, and probably the what I consider a member of the team as well, and that's our community. How incredibly strong they are, how loyal they are, supporting us, how excited they are to kind of explore ecosystem partners. We've already got community members setting up a DAC to handle NFTs on Metacraft. Got a lot of our investing community looking forward to checking out some of the other projects and really supporting them as well. So they've really kind of backed us up from day one. I might be a little biased, but I think they're the best community in crypto, and we've got some really great guys out there. They're making YouTube videos, they're on Twitter, they're in our Telegram groups. There's a huge Jonah fan club. So I just want to thank our community for all that. And also give a shameless plug to our Metis Girl Twitter. It is Metis Wisdom. So if you guys want to give her a follow, that'd be great.
One more thing, because Kevin and I are always secretly DMing each other. Kevin would like me to note a few things. Number one is that we will have a third-party DEX launching on Metis in the next couple of weeks. So by the end of November, NetSwap will be live and it will have all kinds of cool capabilities. So that's very exciting to have our own DEX. Sorry, not our own DEX, a DEX deployed on our layer 2. And in addition to that, there will be a bridge that will support more assets in the coming week. So that's ETH, that's USDT, that's Aave, that's Uniswap, that's all of that. All of those assets are going to be able to be bridged to Metis Andromeda. We are starting with the mainnet launch today. And as we said, we have certain assets and certain projects that are deployed now. But literally, we're already in mid-November. By the end of November, we will have ETH, we will have USDT, we will have more projects, we will have big name DeFi projects that you already know that you will be able to access via Metis Andromeda. So all of that is coming extremely soon.
Yes, thank you so much, Jonah. And so please, if you're watching this live stream, you probably know where we are at YouTube. Our next live stream is going to be on Tuesday, November 23rd, 5 p.m. UTC. We're going to cover all the DAC staking and mining that also is coming in a week time. So please be sure to join that. And again, I would like to thank the whole community, and thank you. Yes, we have a wonderful, wonderful community. So very, very supportive. We couldn't have done it without you. I would like to thank all our partners that we have here on Zoom, and we have all Metis partners overall. Thank you so much. Again, we couldn't have done it without you. And I would like to thank our team one more time. And we're so excited today and then in the coming weeks as well. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I will see you on our live stream next Tuesday. And you're going to be seeing more and more of us in the coming days, weeks, and years. Thank you.